You know, often recruiters, particularly new people in the business, ask me what makes a great candidate. So I thought I'd just do a little bit to camera about what makes, in my opinion, an exceptional candidate. And sometimes I think that even experienced recruiters forget some of the basic principles. They end up then working with a candidate that, quite frankly, they shouldn't be working with. They should be working with somebody else or trying to find a better quality candidate that they can actually make some money out of. So I've got a list of 15. There's probably about 20, so maybe if you can think of the extra 5, you can email me and let me know. So the first one is they've got to be available for interview. You don't want to find a candidate that can only go on the second Thursday of the month between 3 and 4 o'clock. That's no good to you. The next one is they've got to be available within a fairly short time frame. So within the next 48 hours. If you arrange an interview for them, you've got to make sure they're able to go there, because otherwise you're going to waste your time. You're going to present your candidate to your client, your prospect, and they'll say, great, I'd like to see them the next couple of days. You get back to them and say, well, actually, my candidate's only available in about 2 weeks' time. You know what? It doesn't make you look good. So the next point is, point 2, a fairly short notice period. Preferably available straight away. If not, please, no more than a month. Unless it's a senior appointment, people really don't want to be waiting around for, let's say, 2, 3 or even 4 months. The next point is transport. Are they mobile? Can they get out and about? If they haven't got a car or a motorbike, fine, but are they prepared to get on the bus or the train? Increasingly we find that particularly the younger generation don't want to travel too far. So probe, find out whether they're actually prepared to travel a little bit. Number 4, a good reason for leaving. Something which actually checks out. Are they being made redundant? Well, fine, but how many people in the department were made redundant? Was it them or was it all of them? Find out if they're looking to make a move for more money or better job prospects. Actually dig down, because the employer will ask, you better know the answer. A decent background report is number 5 on my list. Have you spoken to the people they've worked for previously? Have you checked them out? Does it stack up? Find out whether they've actually done what they've said they've done and whether the money's right. And again, check reasons for leaving. Number 6 is about skills. Maybe IT skills, literacy, numeracy. Can they add up? Can they spell? What's their Word? What's their Excel like? It can be very, very embarrassing. A couple of years ago, we introduced a junior to a company, a good client of ours, and you know what? The recruiter didn't check that the person couldn't spell. In fact, they were dyslexic. Now, the client ended up working really, really hard at accommodating this individual, even though they got dyslexia. But it would have been much better if we'd have known this in front, so we could have accommodated that candidate. And you know what? We didn't do them a good service either, so check they've actually got some IT skills. Number 7 on my list is transferable experience. What have they got that they can offer to an employer that's going to add value? How can that make an impact with that organisation? For me, number 8 is about, lost the plot here a little bit, relevant qualifications. Now, I'm not saying that it's not important to have decent GCSEs and A-level and a degree, but is there a relevant qualification that the employer is particularly looking for? An accountancy qualification, for example, or a degree that relates to what they can be doing? Are they flexible about money? If your candidate is only looking for another £5,000 when they're earning £20,000, you know what? They might be a great candidate in every area, but they're probably not somebody you're going to work with. You've got to look for flexibility. Will they go for the same money and better prospects, or maybe a small increase, or maybe even less if it's close to home? They can save maybe £3,000-4,000 gross in terms of travel. Let's also think about flexibility regarding the job itself. Are they prepared to move sideways into a bigger organisation, or to say even go backwards to get a role which will give them the opportunity to move further forward at some point in the future? We're looking for flexibility here. That's the key. Now for me, number 11 is, do they interview well? You get the best candidate on paper who's got great background report, great IT skills, great qualifications, but if they don't interview well, they're going to let you down. Find somebody who's going to represent you and make you money. Are you exclusive with them? Or they're registered with all the agencies up and down the high street or in your niche? You want to make sure that you can secure them to you for 2 or 3 weeks so you can actually really work on them. Otherwise you work really hard and guess what? They find another job through another recruiter. protect your time, protect your investment, work on, not should we say dead certs, but work on candidates where you really do think you can get something going. Number 13 is, do you think you can work with them? Are they somebody that is going to call you back, that you can engage with, that you're going to develop rapport with, that you believe in, because you know your client is going to come back to you, and if they don't feel that you believe in them, they won't accept your word. You can't sell what you don't love. You can't sell what you don't believe in, whether it's in recruitment or anything else. Let's find out whether they've got some achievements that are transferable, something which is going to make them stand out. Remember, if you're selling your candidates, the employer will want to know what they've done either in their field, in their sector, or maybe if they're a youngster, have they learnt a foreign language, have they done Duke of Edinburgh, have they been involved in Scouts, have they done some community work? What makes this person stand out? Have they done an additional degree after their initial degree in their own time? Have they set accountancy qualifications? And for me, number 15 is about, are they out on other interviews? If you get a great candidate that's coming into you, they might only be out with one other recruiter, or maybe they're not involved with any other recruiters at all. They've got 2 or 3 second or third interviews lined up. You know what? Give that candidate a pass. The chances are they're going to get placed. You can work really hard and try to secure a first interview. It's too late. The deal's been done. They've already been taken on somewhere else. So that's my top 15. I reckon there's about another 5. Email me, let me know the other 5, and hopefully that's given you some food for thought. The bottom line is, don't waste your time on people that you like but aren't going to earn you money. Good luck.